Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series 2024 to race 9 here in Martinsville. We are close to the season finale for the NASCAR Cup Series. 2 more races to go in this year and we are here in Martinsville for 10 laps and for a 32 driver field, and with surprising names up in the front of the field, so it's gonna be a very interesting race if the stars can move up forward or if the surprising good qualifying runners will stay up ahead. First, we look at the top 3 in the points. Currently Chris Buescher leading the championship, only 1 point in front of this man, in front of Kyle Busch in number 8. So the top 2 after 8 races separated by 1 point. It's gonna be a special one in this finale. And third, currently John Hunter Nemechek, 13 points, very interesting. We see the top 8 now with Reddick, Elliott, Blaney, Larson and Bell in the top 8. And still currently 16 drivers could be able to win the championship, but for a few of them will it be very, very limited chances. And we'll look now at the starting lineup. As already mentioned, interesting names in front with Reese and Stenhouse Jr. in row 1 and Cindric and Harrison Burton in row 2. Then in row 3 we have Noah Gragson and Daniel Suarez, and in row 4 then it's Tyler Reddick and Kyle Busch. Then in the 5th row we have Michael McDowell and Corey LaJoie, and in row 6 it's John Hunter Nemechek next to Chris Buescher. Then row 7 for Christopher Bell and for Austin Dillon, and in row 8 it's Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. Then row 9 for William Byron and AJ Allmendinger, and row 10 for Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski. Then we have row 11 Josh Berry next to Ty Gibbs, and row 12 it's David Gillian next to Eric Jones. Row 13 for Daniel Hemrick and Alex Bowman, and row 14 for Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr. And then in the last 2 rows it's Larson next to Wallace and Rochestein next to Briscoe. But now let's go racing 10 laps around this short track around Martinsville, and we are green for race 9 of the championship. And a good start for Breeze. He can remain first now after the first lap, but now Stenhouse Jr. tries it on the outside to go by Brian Breeze, but Ryan Breeze covers, and so he is still in the lead. But a good, very fast race car for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the number 47 is now in the lead of the race. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is leading in Martinsville. And behind also battles between Suarez and Harrison Burton for, I think it's 4th place. And the Trackhouse driver goes by Harrison Burton. And now Ryan Breeze also has to cover against Austin Cindric, but Austin Cindric with the overtake, and so Ryan Breeze loses 2 spots in 2 laps and is only in 3rd. And Cindric also have a very fast race car, closes up to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. very fast, and maybe he can attack him for the lead of the race. But first we see that Tyler Reddick against Harrison Burton. Good moves by Harrison Burton to stay in front of the number 45. But now the next attack from Tyler Reddick. He goes to the outside. Very good move from Tyler Reddick, and he's by the number 21, and now in, I think it's for 5th place, because in 3rd place there's the battle between the 99 and the 41, and Daniel Suarez is on the move again up into the front places. In front still Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This would be a so interesting and so surprising story if he can win this race. It would be his first win in 2 seasons in the BCS Racing NASCAR Cup Series, and he's still up here in front. But now we see that Suarez is closing to Cindric for second place, and he goes to the inside, and he is by the number 2. So Daniel Suarez, the Mexican, is now on the way to charge against the leader, to charge against Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Behind you see also that Tyler Reddick has a very fast race car. He's by Ryan Brees for 4th place. And behind there is a big crash. There is another Nemechek. The championship contender Nemechek is in the crash. Elliott is out of the race. And also Christopher Bell is out of the race. There are very strong contenders for the championship who has been eliminated now. The big one with Gregson, McDowell, and Nemechek couldn't avoid the contact with Elliott. So Gregson, McDowell, Elliott and Nemechek are out of the race. And for Nemechek, this could be the end of his championship contention. And Christopher Bell spins, but I think he can move on. But he will start at the rear of the field. There he is. But he can continue this race. And we only have 3 more laps to come. No, sorry, 2 more laps to come. So it's gonna be a shootout for the last 2 laps. We are back green. Stenhouse is leading the field in front of Suarez. And Stenhouse overshoots the corner. And so Cindric can go by both of them. And Austin Cindric is the lead. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is only in 3rd. And now Tyler Reddick goes to the outside of Cindric and leads the race. So in a matter of a few seconds, the surprising guys up in front are now in the back again. Because Reddick is now leading the field in front of Cindric, 3rd for Ryan Brees. But what a mistake from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He throttled the lead and maybe the win. And so it's an easy one. It's a win for Tyler Reddick, the 2nd one in his career in the BCS Racing NASCAR Cup Series. Congrats to Tyler Reddick, 2nd for Cindric, 3rd for Brees, 4th Suarez and only 5th Stenhouse Jr. What an ending. And for the championship, this means we have a 3-way battle next month. It's Busch, Buescher and Reddick. One of these 3 will win the championship. Busch and Buescher only 3 points separated. So it's gonna be a very close final with the other ones out of contention. Now we have the places 9 to 16 with LaJoy, Suarez, Bell, Bowman, Burton, Briscoe, McDowell, Dillon, all without any chances. But Suarez, back-to-back good weekends for him. He moves up to 10th place. Very good for him. And then we see the next few with Brees up there. Byron, Gilland, Wallace, Justine Barrett, Truex Jr. and Austin Cindric moves up a lot of spots. He's now back in the top 24. And then we will see the last 8 drivers in the championship with also a lot of big names in there. Gibbs is there, Keselowski, or also Joey Logano, who is far back in the championship. This was it from Race 9. We will see you in a few weeks for the first decider for the GT3 Series. Until then, bye bye.